Busyness is not productivity, it is performance. And society rewards it because it hides the truth most people don't want to face. Being busy has become the safest identity a person can wear. If you are busy, no one asks what you actually believe, what you are avoiding, whether your life has direction, whether your actions mean anything. Busyness answers everything before the questions arrive. I'm busy is modern insulation against self-examination. Busyness signals participation. It tells the world, I matter somewhere, I'm needed, I'm part of motion, I'm not wasting time, even when nothing meaningful is being built. The movement itself becomes the proof of worth. Stillness becomes suspicious. Reflection becomes laziness. Silence becomes failure. So motion, any motion, is rewarded. A person who slows down risks something dangerous. Clarity, misalignment, wasted years, false goals, borrowed ambitions. So instead of stopping, people accelerate. They fill their days with tasks that feel important, schedules that feel heavy, urgency that feels necessary. Not because it's required, but because stopping would expose the emptiness underneath. Say you are busy and people not. Say you are thinking, recalibrating, questioning your direction, and people feel uncomfortable because a thinking person reminds others of what they are avoiding. Busyness reassures the group. Nothing needs to change. We are all running, and that shared running becomes a culture. Society makes a quiet trade with its members. You stay busy. We won't ask whether it's meaningful. In return, you get approval, you get status, you get inclusion, but you lose depth, agency, and a coherence. You move constantly, but internally, nothing shifts. Burnout at least looks noble. It says, I gave everything. Boredom, on the other hand, suggests, I stopped pretending. And boredom is dangerous, because boredom is the doorway to real questions. Why am I doing this? Who decided this path? What would I choose if no one was watching? So boredom is medicated with busyness. Purpose is slow. It requires silence. It requires saying no. It requires disappointing expectations. Busyness is faster. Deadlines replace direction. Urgency replaces meaning. Pressure replaces intention. You don't need to know why. You just need to respond. And responding feels productive. A full calendar creates the illusion of fullness. But fullness of time is not fullness of life. You can be booked every hour and still avoid the one thing that matters. Busyness keeps you occupied enough to never ask whether you are fulfilled. That's why it's rewarded, not because it creates value, but because it prevents disruption. People who are not busy are dangerous. They choose deliberately, speak slowly, don't rush into consensus, don't mistake motion for progress. They are not easily controlled by urgency. So the culture subtly punishes them, labels them lazy, unambitious, unserious, because they can see what others can't. That speed can be a mask. Most people are not busy because their lives are full. They are busy because emptiness is louder in silence. So they fill time instead of filling meaning. And society applauds. Because a busy person never stops long enough to ask questions that would make others uneasy. Busyness isn't rewarded because it builds something. It's rewarded because it keeps people too occupied to notice that much of what they are building was never consciously chosen.